What's up, everyone? This is Manny Moonraker, and I'm here for episode number 78. And we are recording live, well, not live, but I just got to the cave, to the Moonraker cave, and I am chomping at the bits because I want to see what the heck is this NASA announcement about. I've been at work all day, and I'm just excited about it. I didn't even want to read this while I was at work because I wanted this here on UFO Buster Radio. My first look at what's going on. And you know, and excuse my clicking because I really am just looking at this right now. So I'm going to be clicking a little bit here and there. But, you know, I just love these NASA announcements, you know, because I think that every time they announce something, they get us one step closer to what we already know, right? You know, it's like they're taking the baby step approach. They're going to guide us to alien life, but we're first going to start at the microbial level because really, mankind really doesn't give a damn about microbial stuff unless it's making them sick. So we will forget. Once they say, hey, we've got microbial life somewhere, that's it, gone. Let's talk about Moabs and things like that, and Trump and whoever the hell the president's going to be at the time. You know, let's talk about that because, you know, life outside of the planet really doesn't tickle anybody's fancy after a while. But yeah, I'm pulling up CNN now. I understand CNN has a article on it, so you guys, I'll have the link to the article I saw in the description. So if you guys want to check out the article for CNN, please feel free. But I'm going to do a quick overview, quick look at it. I will share my thoughts on it because on UFO Buster Radio, we've had the long-standing postulate, if you will, that the scientific community is never going to come out and say there's a good possibility that there is the existence of ET anywhere unless we get to it their way. The way they perceive it, the way they feel it should be. So no, you're not going to walk into some science lab to some geek and say, hey, is ET really out there? Because they're going to say, there's no evidence of that. But the truth of the matter is that in our own way, we are all scientists, just like we are all psychologists, and we all have our theories as to why this is happening. While I'm reading this, I want to remind everyone that you can help the podcast out by sharing, liking, and subscribing wherever you find us, especially on, you know, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever app you're listening to. Hit a like, and believe it or not, comments actually help. Don't ask me why, but we do actually get some really nice comments, except for one guy named Jerome way back in the day. But we really do got comments from our listeners, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart that I appreciate it. And enough of that soft, yucky, girly stuff. And that's no detrimental statement about girlies or girls. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm sure I get an email about that. But anyway, let me just say, to kind of retract that last statement, that I am tickled pink, P-I-N-K, waiting for this announcement. So, I got it in front of me right now, CNN, and according to this, NASA said, if you didn't hear it already, that the nearby ocean worlds of Enceladus and Europa are the best possible place for life beyond the planet Earth. Of course, they're just talking about our solar system. Don't get your you-know-whats in a bunch. I'm not going to go there, but you know what it is. Let's see what it says. According to them, they have new evidence that these are the most likely best places for life beyond Earth. And, of course, this is because these places have these plumes coming from their oceans. And so, of course, they're saying there's a bunch of thermal activity going on below the surface. If you guys are into the Science Channel and all these other geeky channels, you know that there is evidence that life on Earth thrives around these underwater thermal vents. As a matter of fact, things that are around the thermal vents grow a lot bigger there than they do anywhere else on the planet. So let's see what the plan is. Okay, so they decided that they're going to send a ship. Well, not a ship, more like a freaking satellite. They're going to send something out there to check out the ocean in Europa. And the name of it is the Europa Clipper. So the Europa Clipper was named after the innovative streamlined ships of the 1800s. Listen, that's a bad choice. I'm sorry. 1800s? Come on, really? You couldn't have picked something better than that? Come on. I mean, who does this? Who cares about the 1800s? Anyway, ode to streamlined ships from when they had steam or something. So the so-called Europa Clipper. Holy, are you me? What? Son of a mother. What the hell? So according, I can't believe this. This is why science and NASA suck. So according to this article, the Europa Clipper will not be leaving this Earth until sometime in the 2020s. I'm sorry. I mean, again, I was excited about this story, but, it's all on their pace, on their time. So, yeah, that's fantastic. Anyway, well, that was a big letdown. I don't know about you guys, but that pretty much turns this story into. Anyway, approximately. Let me look something up. I'll be right back.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Manny Moonraker. I understand you're looking for either a flying disc, cigar-class ship. Now, are you looking new or used? I have both. I also have the long cigar or stogie shave, with and without air conditioning. Call me, Sepsis Work, on your interstellar seller, 111-419-771-2119-62387. I'll be waiting.
Alright, so it looks like the reason why they have to wait into the 2020s is because they need gravitational assist. So, according to this, with gravitational assist, they'll be able to get the Europa Clipper to Europa a lot faster if they just would have tried to just shoot it off like a firecracker. And the gravitational assist for the spacecrafts heading towards Jupiter/Saturn, the alignment is only optimal every 20 flipping goddamn mother years. So, the next optimal launch time frame for this gravitational assist to 4.2 far will be 2020, and apparently the next one is going to be 2040. So if they screw this up and don't get this piece of in space by 2020, we are out of luck, because you'll have to wait to 2040 to get that gravitational assist. So, with that said, thank you, NASA. You just screwed up my evening. I guess we'll do a MUFON report, because this is depressing. Let's talk about some real freaking aliens, not these microbes in the middle of nowhere.
Grab onto your probes. It is MUFON report time.
Oh, by the way, before we start the MUFON report of the week, I just want to say that the Aurora alien encounter in Aurora, Texas, celebrating, I don't know if you celebrate it, but commemorating the crash of 1897 will not be happening in April. The event has been moved to September, and I believe right now the date that they are setting is September the 16th. So, I'm not really sure if UFO Buster Radio will be available to attend that. We might get abducted. But I will keep you informed because I was looking forward to it. I even have me some new UFO Buster Radio t-shirts that I purchased for myself to wear, and a couple of the mini Moonrakers, which were going along with me. But we'll have to see if September is going to be a good date for me. Like I said, I might be abducted. I might be 4.2 far in September. Let's talk about this MUFON report. MUFON report 83113 out of North Carolina, USA. I wonder if James dropped this one in there. So this one also has some pictures in it, but I'll get to the pictures because the pictures, it's a little different. So the short description is: walked outside to see a fast-moving, low-altitude white orb for about 30 to 40 seconds, then it assumed went into the clouds. And again, I read these verbatim so you don't think I'm going crazy. I checked Facebook. Numerous people saw it. That's the short description. So basically, a white orb, hot to trot. The guy sees it, or gal, for 30 to 40 seconds. Bada bing, heads off into the sky, it's gone. Now, this is the first time I've ever come across a story where someone has a presence of mind, and I didn't think about this, great idea, loving it, where someone has a presence of mind to go to Facebook. Come on, one of the biggest social media platforms out there. And guess what? You're surrounded by people that live in your area. So this person uploaded 2 pictures from their phone. So they're like screen prints of what was on their phone, which happens to be Facebook. And lo and behold, 2 different individuals actually confirming that they saw the white orb. We don't know where their location is in relative to the individual that actually saw and reported the incident. But now we do have 2 other witnesses confirming in social media that they saw this white orb. Sadly enough, however, the long description for this MUFON report is shorter than the short description. So the long description is white orb, low altitude, coming from the southeast, heading northwest. Bada bing, bada boom, drop the mic. So yeah, you kind of wish you had a better description, or that maybe the folks that actually saw this UFO along with this individual out in North Carolina, you kind of wish that maybe the long description would be a little longer. Let's look at what the folks on Facebook said in his screen prints. So one person named Justin Rawell, he says, okay, did anybody else just see that meteor UFO, or am I going crazy? Justin, you're not nuts. Somebody else did see it, and I hope you were able to see what they posted. The second one on Facebook was from Garrett Angelicus. He's such an angel. Garrett posted, I just saw a white orb fly beside my house, then disappear. Wow. Anyone see it? Oh, hold on. Garrett has a response. Let's see what it says. Ashley Long responded to his post. Ashley says, and just got the whole biology category right on Jeopardy. By the way, Ashley is in Seaside, North Carolina, in case anybody wants to send her a message. So Ashley was too busy doing Jeopardy under the biology category to even know that there was something awry flying over her head. But anyway, nonetheless, it is a great MUFON report because we have not only the original person that reported this to MUFON, but we also have social media evidence that the event actually occurred, and not a single one of them said, "Did you guys see that airplane? Did you guys see that fast bird that was glowing white?" No. All of their statements give you the presence of mind or the idea that this was unidentified for them. And as we've discussed before in the past, airplanes usually don't have just white lights. So the question is, was this something that was entering the atmosphere, like a meteor or something like that, and they were at a wrong angle and assumed, or it looked like the trajectory was that it was going into the clouds? Or did they see it the way it actually was from all these different angles, and it really was something from 4.2 far? And even then, you can't really say 4.2 far because according to Corey Goode, we have space marines and we have ships that go into deep space and beyond. So maybe Corey Goode was just coming back home to North Carolina somewhere, but I don't know. You don't know. So it's unidentified. Great MUFON report. Check it out, 83113. The link will be in the description, as always. Hopefully, things don't go wrong. Again, I want to remind everyone, there is no Aurora alien encounter in April. So we'll see what we can get done in the future. I actually was supposed to have the great Tui Snyder because she was going to give a presentation in April at the Aurora alien encounter. So she was going to come on here and talk to us. So we're going to move that to September, because even if UFO Buster Radio does not make an appearance, we definitely want Tui Snyder on the show. She is multi-talented in many different aspects. However, she apparently is getting together some really good research about the 1897 incident, and I think we will definitely need to hear about it, and can't wait for that. Well, I guess I gotta wait like 5 months now, but oh well, what can you do? So don't forget, share, like, subscribe, follow us wherever we're at. I would let Robo O say it, but he's a little bit depressed about the NASA announcement. I'm gonna have to put Robo O on suicide watch now because NASA did it again. They stuck it to us. So anyway, thank you guys for listening. I appreciate every single one of you. Ciao.